For Idaho sportsmen, nothing can be finer than a cool fall day spent roaming the hills in pursuit of game. Hunters Brent Kaywood and Brent Clark introduce us to the pleasure of the hunt. The rolling countryside west of Emmett is beautiful, vivid with the bright colors of fall washed clean by recent showers. It's good habitat for the California quail, also known as valley quail, a relatively small upland game bird that sports a distinctive curving head plume. A combination of weather factors, a mild winter, and plentiful rainfall has resulted in good forage for this species. And this fall, bird hunters are finding plenty of game to pursue.
Well, what I think we'll do is, I think we'll just follow this up until it splits at the haystack, and then we're going to split sides here. That kind of opens up. That looks like a little better quail country, and hopefully we'll get some shooting cross back and forth. Once we bust up a couple coveys, we'll get a lot of singles and a lot of action. Here, Tyson. Tyson.
Hunting is a tradition as old as mankind. Once it was a matter of survival, but today it can be an escape from the accelerated pace of our modern world, a journey back to the basics when the pleasures were simple.
Probably more than anything, watching my animals work the fields and getting out, getting alone, thinking, getting some exercise. I guess it's the age-old instinct of man against beast, providing, bringing home the game. Not so much the kill as it's getting out and, you know, watching the dogs work.
Heel. Come here. Heel. Tyson is a 7-year-old German short-haired pointer. He's already onto a covey of quail, and Brent has to struggle a bit to restrain the eager animal.
I want to get him over here close enough that he'll bust him up.
The strategy works. Moments later, the first birds are flushed.
Good bird.
A bird drops, and Brent sends Tyson off to retrieve it.
Generally what goes through my head is, you know, I'm trying to be tactical about it. I've got to be cautious about where I'm shooting. You know, where, you know, my fellow man that's hunting with me, making sure that he does not, you know, get in the way, my dog doesn't get in the way. The game's there, now it's up to me to go out and get it. They'll follow this creek bed all the way down and stay in the cover. And we did what I hoped we would do, and that was bust up the covey. Now if we can pick up some singles.
Idaho hunters owe a lot to private landowners who make it a point to maintain good quality bird habitat like this. For rancher Jim Little, it was a simple decision.
Why not? You know, I mean, we enjoy the habitat, we enjoy the wildlife. Oh, sure, and I'm a bird hunter and I like to hunt birds, but I like to see them the rest of the year and try to take care of them and whatnot. But
come on, Buster boy.
Brent decides that Tyson, his #1 dog, has earned a rest. He switches to his son's dog, Buster, to hunt the remainder of the day.
The age-old thing, man and dog probably have a bond going back farther than what we realize. I'm very attached to those dogs. They each of them, one of them have their own personalities, and you've got to deal with those personalities like you would a human trait. Tyson is much different and probably much more possessive. Tyson is my dog, the other one is my son's dog. If I ever were to break that bond, I don't feel that that dog would ever come back and hunt for me as well. There's some quail up in front of us, I can hear them.
The quail have hidden in the heavy cover at the edge of the pond. The hunters approach quietly, and then suddenly the birds are up and flying.
You got one. Buster. Buster, get down here. Get down here. Come on.
Buster dives into the brush to retrieve the birds.
Yeah, there was a good bunch of birds in there. They come up just like we wanted them and broke up a covey and got them up in singles and got some shooting.
The day is winding down and the demands of the modern world begin to encroach. But it's easier to return refreshed after a quiet day afield in the company of a good dog and a good friend.
The best part about hunting is not the success of the kill, but probably going out and seeing the environment in a year like this year when the game has come back. Probably the best part of the hunt is getting out and just getting away.